Alright, once again, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kwakadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation to all you men that push in this word in sincerity and in all truth. This is one piece of Trinidad camp. Brother Koda come once again to do a vid and hope that it be edifying unto the house of Israel, So I just want to make mention that this is the year 2019, the year of the push of the RFID chip. I was just watching a video, and seeing that these wicked ass Edomites embedding the chip into their skin, to replace the ID card. And we seeing that is the prophecies coming to pass. Kal Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, because that is what we, the men in GMS, want the prophecies to come to pass, so that we could get the hell out of this wicked ass system, this wicked ass place that just seek to pollute the righteous. The scriptures say, arise and depart, for this is not we rest. So we ought not to be comfortable in this place. So with that, I just want to bring out the name of the tonight's lesson. Don't get caught with your pants down, because basically being in this truth, right, we have to always be striving to grow in this, always strive to keep your wedding garments clean, because at the end of the day, no man knoweth the time or the hour that Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, will make his appearance. No man knoweth the time or the hour. So you, as a brother in this, you always have to strive to be righteous at all times. You understand? Because basically the minute that you might think to be unrighteous or to do an unrighteous act could be the minute that Yahweh Shai come. Yeah. That could be the minute that Yahweh Shai decide to step in, right? And what happen with you there is that the Most High will see you doing wicked and will give you judgment based upon that, So I just want to bring out a few scriptures, to hopefully edify the house of Israel. So I just want to start with Matthew 25 and 1. Alright, it says, Matthew 25 and 1. It says, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamp and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were foolish, 5 of them were wise, Salakia, and 5 were foolish, right? So, being in this truth, you want to be wise. You don't want to be like these foolish virgins, You want to be wise, right? And a wise thing is to always think upon Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. That is a wise thing. A wise thing is to always keep the laws, statutes, and commandments close to your heart. And when I say heart, I don't mean here. I mean here. You understand? Because basically your heart goes back to your mind. Because this vessel that pump blood, that don't hold no memories or nothing. That is just a piece of meat that pumping blood to your body. But your heart, right? Because what has happened when you dig out the heart or something, basically that thing dead. And if your mind is not a function, right, basically you're dead. So your heart really goes back to your mind. You understand? So we ought not to want to be like these foolish virgins. So reading on, it says, they that were foolish took their lamp and took no oil with them, right? And we know the oil goes back to the understanding of the word, wisdom, the understanding, right? But I just likening this onto keeping yourself righteous, keeping yourself in the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, doing the things that is pleasing unto Him, right? You don't want to get caught with your pants down, Reading on, it says, "But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamp, while the bridegroom tarried. They all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamp. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us your oil, for our lamp are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourself. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were already went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Right? After came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, open up unto us. But he answered and said, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I know you not. Right? And basically in this truth, you don't want to be a brother that the Most High saying, I know you not. You understand? Because that is a big embarrassment. That is an embarrassment to see that you tarrying in this, going out on the highways and byways, doing your videos, edifying people that will come up to you, bam, 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 but you slip up, you be like them foolish virgins, and, you're doing wickedly and thinking that, hey, everything alright, and then when you meet Yahweh Shino, he tell you, depart from me, I know you're not, that is a big embarrassment. You don't want to be, you don't want to find yourself being a brother like that. You understand? So that's why in this truth we always have to strive for righteousness. Right through, always have to strive to be righteous in this. You understand? Yeah. Leave no room for basically the enemy to come in. Right? Because with the scripture, I say the scripture made us watchmen. You understand? Over the house of Israel. And what a watchman does do, a watchman does watch to see if any outer timing thing, happening or occurring to address it. You understand? And yeah, that is how we have to be in this truth. Always examining ourselves. Always examining ourselves. Right? You don't want to be like these foolish virgins. Right? This is Luke 12 and verse 35. Luke 12 and verse 35, it says, Let your loins be girded about, and your light burning. You understand? And yeah, you always have to hire your light burning in this. Always have to hire your light burning. You can't let your light out. Because in this world is basically darkness. The system that Esau implemented is only darkness. Because we understand through the scriptures that these white devils are basically anti-life. They are against anything that is righteous. They seek to undo the work of the Most High. The scriptures say that. You understand? The scriptures say that. Everything that the Most High hold there, they seek to undo it. You understand? Basically, they walk on in darkness. These wicked as Elamite and Edomite and these heathen, they walk on in darkness. So everything they do is revolving around darkness. So you being in the street, you do why you like to go out. That is why it is a very good thing to always refresh your mind daily with the scriptures. Because sometimes you might bounce upon something that you might want to do, and you might be doing it, and basically by reading the scriptures you realize, hey, what I doing there is wrong concerning the scriptures. That is why the scriptures tell you, till I come, give attendance to reading, give attendance to reading this word. You understand? Yeah. Because sometimes, just to draw a point, you might want to eat a piece of pork, and you might know, but reading the scriptures, you might go through Leviticus and bounce up on the scripture will tell you that we're not supposed to be eating swine flesh. So basically putting yourself in this word, you understand, is how you keep your wedding garment clean. Putting yourself in this word is how you keep yourself in check. You understand? So that you don't slip up. Because this is the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Yeah. The scripture says these words are like fire. These words is life. You understand? Yeah. The scripture called Yahushua the light of the world. You understand? That light that shineth in darkness. The scripture also say that he came in the volume of the book. You understand? So basically this is light. You understand? And the more you eat this role, you understand, is the more that your light will shine. Because when you eat this role, you do what it see. You understand? Because the scripture say, be ye hearers and doers of the word. Not just a hearer, but do the word. Practice the word. You understand? That is how you get this word to take root in you. You understand? By practicing it. You understand? Yeah. You always had a higher light burning in this. Alright, I'm going to jump back to Matthew 24 and 42. Matthew 24 verse 42, it says, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come. You understand? So yeah, you gotta watch. You understand? Keep yourself in check. Because you don't know when Yahushua going and make that appearance. And you don't want to be a brother that the Most High come and find doing wickedly on the earth. You understand? Because basically your portion going and be that of the heathens. Pain, death, and destruction the Most High will cast upon you. You understand? You don't want to be a brother doing wickedly in the Most High eyes. Because one thing we understand is that Yahweh, Yahweh Basham Yahushai is a God that he don't mix matters with sin. Anytime you sin, is punishment coming your way. You understand? The scripture tell you that the Most High hates sin. You understand? The Most High hates sin. So if you entangling yourself in sin, the Most High hates you. You understand? The Most High hates you and will destroy you. You understand? So you don't want to be a brother that the Most High come and find doing wickedly. We always have to strive to be righteous before the Most High eyes. Humbling yourself under the Most High. Yeah, these is the things that the Most High like. Scripture tell you that the Most High dwell with a contrite, a humble and contrite spirit. You understand? And if this is what the Most High dwell with, hey, you have to try your best to be of that likeness, of that mind, of that spirit. You understand? So that you know in the day of calamity, the Most High will rise up for you. Because the Most High ain't gonna rise up for anything evil. You understand? In the sense to protect anything evil. The Most High protect those that follow His laws, statutes, and commandments, and fear His name, and think upon His name daily. That is who the Most High protect. You understand? The Most High will abhor and destroy the wicked soul. A wicked soul. Right, reading on in Matthew 24 and 42. Right? Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord cometh. Right? Reading on, it says, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what which the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord had made ruler over his household, and give them meat in due season? Right? 46, it says, blessed is that servant who his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. You know? Yeah. And the Most High give us this word to practice, give us this word to become righteous, you know, to become clean, right? And yeah, blessed is the servant that the Most High come find practicing this word, reading this word, beating and teaching this word, you know. Blessed is the servant that the Most High come find doing so. Reading on, I say unto you that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. Right? And if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayed his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, right? And yeah, to smite the fellow servants, and that is like Nathan, these fellas. You understand? Because by teaching the people the wrong thing, you smiting your fellow servants, your fellow Israelites. You understand? Because basically you're condemning them to death. You know? By teaching the wrong thing. You know? Basically you're putting the blood of your fellow brethren on your hand. You understand? Because you're leading them to the slaughter instead of giving them a way out. You know, and that is what Nathan and his followers doing, you know, because all they're breaking down this word wrong, you understand, and that is why the apostles of Great Millstone always have all in check, you know, everything all they do, the spirit, you know, of the Most High does bring out the truth within the apostles, you know, truth reside around these men. You know, reading on, it says, the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and garnishing of teeth. You understand? You don't want to be that brother. You don't want to be that brother that the Most High gonna cut asunder. You understand? Because the portion of the hypocrites is death. That is the portion of the hypocrites. And you don't want to be that brother that the Most High gonna cast out with the hypocrites. You understand? The last line in the scripture say there will be weeping and garnishing of teeth. You understand? The Most High is a being that is to be feared. You know? He's not a God to play with. Right? He's not a God like Jesus and Shiva, Ganesh and these idols. You know, He's a God that is to be feared. You know, yeah. Jumping back over to Luke. This is Luke 21. Luke 21, I read from 34. Right, it says, and take heed to yourself, lest at any time your heart be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they cometh upon you unawares. You understand? Yeah. That's why the Most High appoint us watchmen, so that the day of the Lord do come upon you unawares. You understand? You do what that day to come upon you unawares. You understand? Reading on, it says, For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore, and pray always, right, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. You understand? Yeah, watch, right? Watch, and watching don't just mean watching the signs at the time, right? It don't just mean watching the signs at the time, but you gotta watch your movements, monitor your flesh. You understand? Because basically the flesh is weak, and the flesh does make you go off from time to time. You understand? So you always had to keep your flesh in check too. You understand? So that you don't go off. You know? This is Matthew 5 and verse 16. Matthew 5 and 16. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Right? So yeah, you always have to be shining that light. You understand? Because basically you as a man of the Lord, and you're doing wicked things, right? Basically you're bringing shame to the house of the Lord. You're bringing shame to the name Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? And if you bring shame to the name Yahweh, Yahweh going and put great shame upon your head. You understand? Yeah. So you always want to have your light shining, so that men will glorify the Father. Right? When Yahweh Shai came on the earth, he made his light shine, so that men give glory unto Yahweh. You understand? And being a servant of Yahweh Shai, you had to do it, you had to be in the same mind of Yahweh Shai, because the scripture tell you that as the Son of Man suffers, so you should have to be in like mind. You know? Yeah. This is 1 Thessalonians 5. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 2, it says, For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Right? Yeah. The day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. You don't know when a thief in the night coming to rob your place. You understand? That is why you always had to be on that watch. Right? You always had to be on that watch. You don't know when that thief coming to break your place. And no man on the face of this earth know it when Yahweh Shai going and step into this atmosphere. No man know it. Right? So that is why coming into this truth, you always have to be on your watch. You understand? Though caught with your pants down. You know, as the title of this lesson rightly say. Don't be caught with your pants down in this. Because just to bring a example, right? Let me say a man committing adultery, like when these tutors committing adultery with other men's wives and stuff like that, right? And they get caught, right? What has happened? There is be, when they get caught with the pants down, basically the frantic, they can't do nothing. You understand that they're frightened, you know? And you don't want to be like that in the street. You don't want the Most High to come and catch you doing wickedly. You understand? Because basically you will have no cloak for your sin. You understand? No cloak for your sin. Alright, then let's get the next precept here. This is Titus 2:13. It says, looking for that blessing, hope, and the glorious appearing of the great Yahweh and Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Right? So we always have to be looking, because when Yahweh Shai touched down to the 1/3, that is a great blessing come their way. That is a great blessing come their way according to the scriptures. You understand? Because Yahweh Shai coming back to save his elect, to save his people. You know? Yeah. And if you in the sea, drowning, right? And you basically see no escape, and bam, a life rod this appear to come your way. That is a great blessing unto you, because your life will not be saved. You know? And to the 1/3 of Israel, right? Yahweh Shai is that life rod, you know, that will come in the nick of time to save his men, you know, to save his people. Yeah. Right? This brings me to my final precept within this lesson. You know, I don't want to make it too long. Right? It says here in Revelation 16:15, it says, right, Revelation 16:15, it says, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. Right? Yeah. Blessed be the man that keep his garment clean. You know? Blessed be that man. Because you don't want to be that man that the Most High come and found stripped bare. You know? Naked. Right? So in this truth, right, we always have to strive to do righteously before the Most High. Right? Always had to try never to give way to sin. Right? Always had to try our best never to give way to sin. Right? The scripture tells you that Yahweh Shai overcome sin. He overcame this world. Right? And you as a man in this truth, you had to be of that same mind. Arm yourself in that same mindset. Right? To overcome this world. You know? So with that, I just want to give all praises once again to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakadash, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone and rule well. Salutation to all you men that beat and teach his word in sincerity and in truth. Right? This is Brother Kodah saying Shalom until next time. Yeah. Khan Shalom.